Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And here's Ibrahimovic, and he's quick to return it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Doku. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. An instinctive delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gravenberg clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Little pass back. Tuyen. Ferdinand gets it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos, and that has left him in a heap. Gravenberg tries to clear. Well, they've got it again. And it's Mendes. So it is still 0-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bullish header! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Alarm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Roberto Carlos. Oh, this is a great position. Haaland. And here's the chance to counter. Rice. Looking here to chip it through. And that is well cleared.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Haaland. Haaland couldn't quite force his way through this time, and it's been given away. And that is going out for a goal kick. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Fernandes. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Gravenberg. Now Saliba. And it's Timber. It's a pretty loose pass.
Portugal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He is through here. Oh, it's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. And it's been hooked away. Look at the space. Can he finish? Nearly, but not quite. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Thuram. Thuram! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And here's Doku. And it's McTominay. Rice. Rice. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Always played it in low. And that was very necessary. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Rice. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Tchouameni. Doku. Nuno Mendes.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Rice. Gravenberg. Big chance! It's hit the upright. Ferdinand can clear it away. And this could be the final action of the first half. Ferdinand gets it away. That's it, 45 minutes up. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Chelsea really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. the first touch of the second half.
Chelsea are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Chelsea have their third corner. Tries to get it clear. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Doku, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Rice. Gravenberg. And it's Timber. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Goal is still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Oh, that's neat. That's gone for a throw-in. Timber. Not the most accurate pass. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Doku. Quick look, then plays it in. Romero attempts a clearance. Tries to pass it through. Bruno Fernandes. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Timber makes a move down the right. And they're back on the ball again. Bruno Fernandes. Chelsea have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's found a way through. And he's there to get it away.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lahm. And it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Doku. Oh, sweet feet. Can he latch on to this?
Substituição para Portugal. Número 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Roberto Carlos. Número 24. Rodar o seu
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Número 32. Número 17.
Matheus
Está a
Cunha
acontecer uma substituição.
delivers the ball. Tuyen.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Strong running down that left flank. João Neves. Here's Matheus Cunha. And it's Koundé. He has found the way through. Koundé's... And a header! And again! And he's stuck it away! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew.
Terrific effort! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot!
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And that should get the job done. Gravenberg is having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. He's had it taken off him. João Neves scooting forward. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Chelsea conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe! Ball is over the line. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni. Lam proves just a little bit too strong. Crosses it in. Romero getting this one clear. Tries to play it through. Lam, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's Lam. And we're halfway through extra time. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it?
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. They've won a corner. Corner count is rising. That's 6. That's a decent clearance. João Neves. Vitinha. Mbappe. Matheus Cunha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Chance! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Vitinha opts for safety. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Chelsea can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Van Dijk. Bruno Guimaraes. DiMarco was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bruno Guimaraes played through into space. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cross to the back post. Koundé clears it away. And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. This looks promising. Timber. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Timber's cross. Ferdinand clears it away. And it's Bruno Fernandes. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of...
Just the keeper in his real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. This is their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good ball out wide. Timber got a long way forward to join the attack. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Reinders, gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Haaland absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
Bruno Fernandes! Sensational by Bruno Fernandes! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Tuyen. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. McTominay. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tchouameni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Portugal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And they've got rid. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lahm delivers. Terrific effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
McTominay. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Romero wins the duel this time. Nuno Mendes. Can he spark a counter here?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
McTominay. He's looking wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk gets it away. Knocks it out wide. In once more. Getting up there! And he's managed to get rid. Bruno Fernandes. Haaland. And it's Timber. Some good work on the right flank here. To Bruno Fernandes. McTominay powering forward here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tuyen. Lam. Nicely weighted ball. And it's crossed into the middle. McTominay. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Chelsea can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And so the action is resumed.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, what has happened here? Rice. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Timber. And he's being shifted off it. Ibrahimovic receives it in a shot at goal! And got to be quick to recover this. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Tuyen. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Haaland. Timber has it in a wide position, showing good feet. He's picked his way through, and he's got his cross in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect.
Oh, no, this does not look good. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 14.
The two coaches are signalling
18.
changes here, both at the same time.
Número 22. Número 11. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Van Dijk. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Gravenberg. And it's Mendes. Rice, who does have an assist to his name. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And that should get the job done. Tuyen tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's McTominay. Eze. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Van der Ven clears without hesitation.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Delivered with swing. Chelsea leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Muscular approach does pay off here. And the counter is on. And it's McTominay. Oh, no joy this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Chelsea really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Portugal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
He has found the way through.
Vamos ter
Oh,
minuto de
sweet feet.
compensação.
Matheus Cunha. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Bruno Guimaraes gets across to intercept that. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Lam. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
And the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Looking tidy in possession here. Rice, and there's his chance to lead the counter. He's found a way through. And Dijk does really well to win the ball there. In with the challenge. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Rice. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now this could be a chance. And that's the keeper's ball. Spread it left. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball's gone out of play. Rice running with intent, and it's Mendes to Bruno Fernandes. Takes the shot! It's hit the upright, and he's quick to get rid. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Timber.
Portugal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Haaland. Over to the right flank. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Now it's Haaland. Rice. Bruno Fernandes. Goes for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
it's come off the upright. Chow getting this one clear. And it's Gravenberg. Is there any support? He might not need it. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Tuyen. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pull it, it's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shoots! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Chelsea really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. Away we go again.
Chelsea are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's had it nicked away. And the return pass. Rice. Big chance! Bruno Guimaraes. Up towards the front line.
Chelsea are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Timber. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Thuram. And the shot! Wonderful save by Martinez.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Driving through the middle. Deftly away. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Timber. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Tuyen. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you...
And the shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to get it away. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? Schlotterbeck. And they're back on the ball again. Tuyen, and it's Gullit. Gullit is the team's great visionary. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rice. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Gravenberch. Šeško. There's the shot! Well taken goal. Finally the breakthrough.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 2. Número 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Mbappe. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He is just caressing the ball. Real chance! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Tuyen. Mbappe has given away a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Knocks it into space. Saliba clears. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He is through here. And the finish! And that was very necessary. Van der Ven. Now it's Matheus Cunha. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And here's Mbappe. Great chance!
Chelsea can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Mbappe. Tuyen. It's a pretty loose pass. Chelsea close now to seeing this one through to chance, surely! That's a lovely, neat pass. Lahm makes a dash for it. In towards the back stick. He's there and gets it away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Chelsea clearly weren't looking to win it this way, there's no doubt about that. Still, you have to credit them for their ability to dig deep, to show good mental strength and to find that extra gear when it mattered.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Now it's Haaland. Rice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saliba making good progress on the right-hand side. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Saliba, pretty cagey early on from both sides. Morocco do have a chance to counter here. He's in a great position here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now the ball's gone astray. Rice. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Thuram. Locatelli.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Gravenberg. Spread out to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Keeper's dealt with that. Forced to go back. And it's Gravenberg. Gravenberg really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Chelsea
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hernandez. Rice. Now Timber. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez. And here's Thuram. Good read, needed to be. Locatelli. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bruno Fernandes. Passes short and sharp. Is there any support? He might not need it. Valverde. Greenwood. And he's worked it through. Referee's given a throw. And it's Gravenberch. Some really good ball move. He's had a shot! Valverde. Trippier. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. Oh, well played. Rice. Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. Greenwood. And here's Haaland. He's chosen to go back. Valverde! Oh, off the bar! Nearly, but not quite.
Valverde must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. 5 minutes till the break. Eric Garcia. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's been shifted off it. Thuram. Bruno Fernandes. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Greenwood. Hernandez. Knocks it into space. Marquinhos. Eric Garcia. And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Children's announcement.
Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So straight into the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Trippier.
Chelsea have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Eric Garcia. Vinicius Junior. And that's gone loose. Thuram. And they can counter here. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Oh, such a clever touch. Morocco needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Gravenberch. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Valverde. No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Haaland. Eric Garcia makes the interception. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And he was alert to it. Shot a goal! Locatelli. Greenwood. Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he latch on to this? That's been slipped through. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bruno Fernandes.
Good ball.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Eric Garcia. Locatelli. And it's Valverde. And here's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get on the end of this? Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's been played through. Always goal side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Substitution on the field.
Locatelli is standing over this one. Had a great opportunity to open the scoring here.
Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 22, Hernandez. Number 12, Telva.
Haaland.
Coming on the field, number 30, Sheshko. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 9,
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Number 37,
Locatelli,
Alves.
quality ball.
Number 5, Jules Koundé.
Now it's
Substitutions
Haaland.
taking place.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rafinha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That is good strength. And here's Dembele. Now he's running away. Can he spark a counter here? It's beautifully weighted. And he thumps it clear.
This is when that numerical disadvantage can take its toll. They've coped so well up to now, but energy reserves are being tested to the limit. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Not the most accurate pass. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And it's Rice. Matheus Cunha in with the challenge. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Oh, that is really good tenacity.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cleared away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Haaland, and that has left him in a heap. I think they're done. They are done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attack. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. It's a throw-in. And it's Rice. Strokes it back. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence... Haaland! Now in he goes again! And he's done it! And there is your opener! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Eric Garcia. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chelsea already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's only too happy to take that back.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
No, that's been intercepted. Tuyen. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Saliba. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Chelsea
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good read, needed to be. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Tuyen. Shot, surely! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
Thuram! And that shoots! Locatelli. Trippier. And it's Valverde. And the through ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. It's Rashford! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he get away here? Strong running down that left flank. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Tries to... And the shot! Chelsea looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no joy this time. Pinches it off him. Saliba. Rice. And now the breakaway. Gravenberg.
1 minute added time.
Rice. So what can they make of this? Tries to pass it through. It's played through for him. Henderson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
As it's time to announce today's
Chelsea firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So off we go again. Now, can they get him away? Oh, what a ball! There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are disappearing out of sight! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
A case now of complete control. Saliba. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's on it, can he get away? Rashford. Time and again they are repelled. Saliba. Over to the right flank. Now Romero. Locatelli. Trippier.
Chelsea are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Timber made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mendes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, slice! And he hits the net! They are playing them off the park! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And he's done it again, he's got his second! And that's it! My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Thuram. Nuno Mendes. There's the header! Oh, what has happened? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Gravenberch. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Thuram. Shot a goal! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
He leaps for it! Off the post! That has been knocked clear. Morocco are looking to go forward now. Now it's Haaland. Nice control. And it's Locatelli. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gravenberch. Dink through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
Decent chance! And that is wildly off target. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Chelsea have it back and can go again. And it's Mendes. Saliba goes long. Timber. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Greenwood. Chelsea
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Some really good ball movement. And it's Rice. Oh, that's neat. Rice stood his ground strongly. And he's well positioned here. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Tries one from range. Oh, it's come off the upright. Trippier.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's had it taken off him. And here's Thuram. Greenwood. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Thuram. Valverde. And it's Locatelli. Played into space. And he's picked out the run. Not the most convincing of passes. Nuno Mendes. Mendes getting forward. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Greenwood is wide and looking to get onto this. So no... He's having a shot! Deftly away.
There will be
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Valverde. Tries a shot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Chelsea have been huffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away. Their end product is just way short of standard.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we are back underway.
Chelsea are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Good ball. Shot, surely! He's got a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Valverde. Gives it back. Valverde. Saliba. Morocco appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Gravenberg. That has been slung wide. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Marquinhos. 60 minutes played.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Thuram. Greenwood did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was...
He's in. He's having a hit! Superb from Vinicius Junior! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Morocco are back in business! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
21,
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nuno Mendes.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Number 12.